Welcome back. Now, tt100 Business Innovation Awards program were celebrated with sponsors, participants and other stakeholders who manage their technology and innovations in a limitless way. The event itself is highly esteemed and occurs annually with the who's who in technology. It is focused on identifying true managerial leaders who, through innovation and tenacity and a belief in people, have been able to take their organizations to new levels of competitiveness. Now, to share more about these awards, we're in the tech space. We are joined by Lizo, who is the Senior Project Manager at tt100. Lizo, very good morning to you. Welcome to Morning Live. I mean, briefly tell us about the tt100 Business Program. What is it?
Thank you very much for having me, and good morning to you and your viewers. Basically, tt100 has been operating for 31 years now. We use a specific framework that looks at technology, innovation, people, and systems. Our understanding is that all these aspects are connected and they should be looked at closely. So our program evaluates and rewards all these four aspects. Now, we have industry experts within our program, mainly from public and private sector. And our main sponsor is the Department of Science and Innovation, and also other sponsors include MTN, DTI, PwC, JSC, and etc. So the program has been running successfully throughout the 31 years. We are very passionate about this work, and we have seen so much change in companies and leaders through the program. Thank you.
I wanted to ask, what are some of the success stories that have come from this program?
Yes. In terms of how they've been utilizing the recommendations we've given them within the organizations, the people and policies that we give them, and also the recommendations through their technology and innovation and how they've been going on through the years. So we quite have a lot of companies coming back into the program every year, and every year it keeps growing. Yes.
And how does it work?
The evaluation.
The program, yeah.
Yeah, so we have an adjudication process, right, which includes industry experts that I've said from public sector and private sector. So we evaluate all these four components through an adjudication process that is fair. Our minimum requirement for you to be a finalist or a winner, you have to reach a minimum of 60%. So we have an online platform that we use in our adjudication process throughout the program. Yes.
I want to talk about that. You touched a little bit on it, but let's expand on that. You know, from the moment you get the call up all the way until the awards.
Okay, yeah. So since we are using technology and we encourage and we practice what we preach, so we have an online platform through our website that we use. So entrances go through there, or participants rather, they get in there, they register. So after that, they have to go on an online platform to complete a questionnaire. After that, we receive that from our side, and we give them preparations for their interview or adjudication process, which will closely look at the technology and the innovation and people and systems that is utilized in their business. So they are scored based on all those four functions within their business in the adjudication process. So after that process, now they are scored, and the results are audited, and they are done fairly. So the winners are selected after that process. Yes.
Now, talk to us about the feedback that you also give to these companies about what they can improve.
Yes. So after the program, right, we closely look at each and every participant and how they responded and how they presented their company. So we write up a report and recommendation. We include experts in our report writing in terms of how they can better move forward in all their aspects and any aspects in the businesses that they are struggling with or that they wish to improve on. We've also taken an educational angle in partnership with the Da Vinci Business Institute, one of the best business schools in the country that offers qualifications up to PhD. So we also understand the educational element in this program. So we offer that also to companies.
And how important are these to the technology and innovation industry when you look at how far you guys have come?
It's quite important, because, I mean, the world is moving in that angle, and we encourage businesses really to closely look at those and find a way, but also we also understand the people aspect in this. So our idea is that when you manage technology and innovation, you become more agile, and when you manage innovation and people, you become more aligned, and when you manage the people and the technology, become more engaged. Also the systems which make a business more sustainable. So we quite understand the importance importance of that. Yeah.
Speak to us about some of the previous winners.
Yes.
Maybe an overall winner that you can
Oh,
tell, a success story about.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
One of our overall winner was a guy from Soshanguve, Water and Hygienist Convenience, who runs a wonderful company that looks at water toilet leakages. He came up with a brilliant story to us about how he went on to develop his company by living with his grandma and evaluating the toilet leakages in the area and how the water leakage was affecting toilets in the area. So he was one of the major winners of the night, and he comes with a powerful story, and most of our winners do, because we encourage them to share the story with us. We encourage them to talk about their business and drive the conversation forward and see how we can help. Also, with rewarding them, also we try to help them move forward as a business.
Yeah. What other stories have you heard and you're like, yes, wow, this is a brilliant idea? Yeah.
Yes, there's a lady that is doing soap out of wastage material. The business is called Tlhotlholo Business Innovation. She was also sharing a story. So she's been working for, I think, 5 years now. It's quite inspirational because they use waste to make soap, which is something that really is quite magnificent. So we have quite a number of stories, really, we do. Yeah. Yeah.
And how do you ensure that the awards are different each year so that you're choosing, and you are also evolving as a, as a program?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, so we basically evaluate our program because we also understand the need to enhance or grow because times change each year, the new system. So we evaluate our processes each year to try make the next year better. So yearly we evaluate our adjudication process, how we structure our interviews, how we structure our questions with the entrances. So we do a yearly evaluations of our process. Yes.
And the other question that I didn't ask, though, is that do people enter or do you select them? How do they end up here?
All right. So in February each year, we run a program where we now open the program to the public. So we invite everyone to come and join the program online. And then we take companies from established and to emerging and established businesses, that being emerging, small, medium, and large enterprises. So we obviously invite everyone from all those 4 categories to take part in the program.
What are some of the lessons for you personally that have come from being part of this entire program?
For me, I would say that, look, it's to have an open mind. As a business leader, you must have an open mind. What my boss likes to tell me is that we should step out and view it from an outside view and widely. So I think the program has opened that for me as an individual to see how many people share so much different ideas and how these innovative ideas, come alive and how they are passionate about them. So for me, it's just to step out and to not be closed in as a person. There's so many different solutions to our problems today. And these business leaders, thankfully, are coming up with such brilliant ideas and innovation concepts. So it's quite a wonderful thing.
And how important is it that you have the buy-in from government and from the private sector?
It's quite important because, obviously for sponsorships and also for people to recognize the importance of this, because we can't run away from the fact that involvement of the government does play a crucial role in people obviously taking this initiative or program seriously. So it's quite important for us to have their involvement, and we are proud to say that they will still be involved in the program for many years to come, and the program is growing, and we do encourage other partnerships with anyone who's interested or sees the importance of our initiative.
All right, Lizo, thank you so much for talking to us. Good luck with the program going forward. Lizo Poswa, who is the Senior Project Manager at tt100 on their Business Innovation Awards program.